and welcome to Untitled Chapter. And today I will be doing a reading for Cancer. Alright, so this is for any placement of Cancer you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a crosswatcher, I welcome you with open arms because I know I was a crosswatcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention that I used Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. Alright. And with that being said, I'll also mention when it's time for you to utilize your intuition if it comes up. And with that, let's get into our cards because I have Cancer in my chart as well. Yeah. So, we start off with our card, the Chariot, pointing towards the right, which is awesome. Now, cards pointing towards the right, to me as a reader, mean that they're happening in the future or they're happening quickly, which is a great thing because the Chariot also means quick movement towards success. So that is like extra quick movement, right? And then the following cards, all right, talk of is the second card out was the Fool in the upright, right, which is called the Dreamer in this deck. It says, embrace your true purpose, begin a new adventure, trust yourself. And I'm being drawn to the Tower at the end of this journey, this road, right? In this deck, it's called the Life Experience, which is the Tower, right, in normal tarot, which means that you start off every single project being all happy, fluttery, and expecting the best. Then you get to the Tower moment, and you learn some stuff. And then in this deck, okay, on the other side of the Tower, coming from the opposite direction, is the Magician, right? And we have the Magician in this deck, so I'll show you guys what I mean later, which is pretty awesome. So, pretty cool. Now, the next card is the King of Autumn. Now, the King of Autumn is a compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted individual. It says, be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. Yes, that is what you want. Well, that is what I don't know if that's what anybody wants. I know that's what I want. So this is where your intuition comes in handy. You might not want this. If so, just know. Okay, next you have the Ace of Spring. Now the Ace of Spring talks about it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. Awesome! Yes. This is definitely going in the right direction. Then the next card is the Six of Winter, which is the Six of Swords, which is talking about moving from choppy waters, which is what you see here, to calmer waters, which is what you see here. Which means that your life is going to get easier, which means that you have gotten used to the difficulties of this cycle, which is a good sign for you. Yeah. Now, the next set meaning the second set, starts off with the Emperor, right? Now, the Emperor is the Emperor in any deck. It says, use logic and structure to increase your success, get organized, a firm and compassionate leader. So you have, first of all, been able to move quickly towards what you want. You have also been able to begin a new adventure with the Fool. And having had a little bit of experience in that new adventure, you have gained logic and structure to increase your success. Which means this is not your first go around, or that you've been at this for a little bit. Alright? So this might have spanned farther than a week. Okay, which basically I'm saying is this might span for more than a week. Alright? Just so you know. Next, you have the Three of Autumn. Now, the Three of Autumn talks of follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do, being compensated for your creative talent. Which is what, I know I would love that. I love my job. I love helping people. I love doing what I do, right? I really do. Yep. logic and structure to increase your success, you're also using your passion to get to where you want to get to. Next, you have the Two of Summer. Now, the Two of Summer talks of falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. Now, this could be about love. It could also be about work. All right? And if this is about work, well, it just means that you are deciding to fall back in love with this thing that you used to do and that brought you joy and bliss a while back, or like a little bit ago. And once you consciously decide to have another go around, you are able to tap into the Magician card. Now, remember what I said about the Dreamer and how it went to the Tower? Now, the Magician is walking from the Tower, and I don't know if you can notice, but the Tower, okay, see, they're both like opposite each other. One is moving towards the Tower, the other one is moving away from the Tower. And the Tower slightly has different colors in each card. I don't know if you can see it on the cards, but tis what it is. Yeah. So, let me just reassemble my cards. I'm a little I like to have order on my table. I really do. So the next card is the Two of Spring. Now, the Two of Spring is a bright future manifested through hard work and creativity, partnering with others who share your dreams, great progress being made. So that, I feel like the Two of Summer, that thing that you are getting back to, that you're committing to seriously, is going to become a very strong partnership that will be long-lasting and that will be beneficial to both of you, right? And that is how you'll feel like it is the end of mental difficulties, because we have the Ten of Swords, and, well, this is Ten of Winter, which represents the Ten of Swords. And swords represents thought, represents thinking patterns, represent all that cognitive stuff, okay? So this, as you can see on this card, the fairy is moving from winter to spring, okay? And so it means that whatever difficulty you went through is now past, which is amazing. Yeah. And so once you move into spring, emotional fulfillment, wishes feeling like they're granted, and it is going to be a magical time of life. I'm being facetious. So don't take me seriously at this point. Life is fun. Take it lightly, please. Okay? So, this card says, wishes come true, dreams fulfilled, a magical time of life. What did I just say? Yes, I did. And so, once you get to that magical time of life, you'll want to party. I don't know why things come out the way they do. They just do. So, the Three of Summer, which is the Three of Cups, by the way, talks of news worth celebrating, announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births, friends you cherish. Awesome! And once you, I don't know, what was I going to say? So you come to the end of something difficult mentally, you gain emotional fulfillment, you celebrate, at least you might not celebrate it with people, but within yourself you are celebrating your accomplishments, and that is when you will be able to tap into your Ten of Autumn, which is the Ten of Pentacles, which is material abundance, right? So, yep. Usually, when you get your emotions in check, when you get your vibration in check, when you are thinking the right thoughts, feeling the right feelings, and where is my pen? There you are. Feeling the right feelings, and everything is on point, vibrational alignment happens. And once that happens, my friends, you're set. You are on the right vibe. And that is what we love, right? So, now for the third set, we have the Justice card in the reverse. This is Libra energy. Now, the reason why it's in the reverse, I'm not sure, so I better read. It says, so you're not taking the time to review the details carefully. And that might be the reason why you might have a little snag in the road. The decision will be, you might have a little snag in the road due to your, what's the word, your subjective decision. Okay. I guess maybe you're too emotional, you're not thinking things clearly at this point. You're so like enthusiastic that you're like, oh my God, I have to celebrate. And I'm enjoying my life, I'm enjoying what's happening, and so I don't really care what happens. But usually when we get to that point, we kind of fall off because we're not really in alignment with what we actually want. You know, it's superficial thinking patterns. And so you might fall down and you might hit a snag, which is what I guess, which is what I'm getting, because, like I said, you are in the Prince of Summer energy. Now, the Princess, you are someone you're dealing with, okay? The Prince of Summer is a romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious individual. It is falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Yes. Right? So what I'm feeling is that you are, this person that I'm picking up on in this set is not really grounding themselves. They're just up in the air, very wishy-washy, very emotional, and they're like, I want to live this way, and then they don't make any commitment, solid commitment, right? Which is very earth energy, but they're all like watery, and they get very, well, you're a Cancer, so they get kind of all up in their head, and they get all emotional, and they don't really do anything concrete. Now, this is not how every single water sign is. I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying. Next, you have the Three of Spring. Now, the Three of Spring, okay, talks about planning next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. What I'm getting is that, no. What I'm getting is, okay, so this was the first stage of the next stage of your life, if that makes any sense. So you're new at this stage. What I'm getting at is that you're new at this stage. You need to get used to. You need to get used to it. You need to learn from your mistakes, and you need to learn and grow, right? And get better at it. This is why this card came out, I feel. It's saying, have your eye to the long term. Planning next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. By doing this over and over again, okay, so that it gets ingrained within you, that is the best way for you to impress upon your mind what it is you have to do and get it ingrained so that you don't have to think about it anymore. It's just nature is what I'm getting, okay? Unconscious competence. You don't have to think about it, you just do it, okay? And then, see, the next card is the Princess of Autumn. Now, the very important part of the Princess of Autumn is that it says needing a little push to get going. Now, I don't see this as you're not doing stuff enough. This is, to me, well, the whole card says the Princess of Autumn is studious, responsible, cheerful, and mischievous. It says happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. Basically, what this is telling me is that, what am I going at? Yeah. What this is telling me, alright, is that you know that you're still learning, so you're not really going full out, but you do want to do more stuff, so you're learning about it, but will learning about it really be what you need to do in order to get things done? I mean, it all depends on your perspective. Some people learn better by making the mistakes and then learning from their mistake. Other people learn better by reading in textbooks and then applying it to the real life. Wherever you are at is wherever you are. So that is what your intuition is for. Okay. Now the next card is the Prince of Winter. Now the Prince of Winter. We have the Princess. What princesses we have? What else? We have the Princess of Summer. No, we have the Prince of Summer, Princess of Autumn. Okay, so we have the Prince of Winter as well. It says intellectual, determined, focused, and impulsive. This is all the things individual. Okay, it says seek out an intellectual solution to your problems. The need to act quickly and decisively. The need, sudden or unexpected changes. This is the Knight of Swords, who just rushes in and does things without actually thinking. That is, I'm thinking of the After Tarot card, because that's what is depicted on the card, right? He's not really thinking, he's just going in quick, and he's chopping someone's head off, or at least making the movement. In any case, so, yeah, usually, one time, okay, so this is impulsive, but it's the real sense of impulsive, not intuitive impulsive. This is impulsive, like you're not really thinking, you're just doing the first thing that pops in your mind. Okay, and I know what that is because after my accident, I was hit by a car at age 19, okay, and after my accident, I became impulsive, which means I did whatever came to mind the minute it came to mind. Even if I put my foot in my mouth, I did not care, I would just do it. And then I'd suffer the consequences, but knowing that I did something wrong, I'd suffer the consequences. But at the time, I wouldn't think about what would this cause, right? So that is what's coming to my mind. Then you have the Balance card, which is Temperance in this deck. Now, what this card talks of is take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution, take your time, there's no need to rush, which is saying to the Prince of Winter, calm the F down, okay? You can take your time, things will make sense later, just chill out, okay? Chill out so that you can spot the people that no longer serve you and that you can walk away from them gracefully. Because the Five of Winter talks of walk away from dishonest associations. Right there in the first sentence. So that you can avoid feeling burdened with the Ten of Spring, which is the Ten of Wands. So that you avoid a Five Summer, which is the Five of Cups, which says remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So you can't avoid all this negativity and go towards the Queen of Spring, who is the Queen of Wands, who is a brilliant, loyal, talented, and friendly individual that says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Yeah. Right? So be balanced. Stay blessed. So that you can then tap into your star card energy, which is Aquarian energy, by the way. We have two air signs in this deck. Aha. any case, so now the Star card talks of look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. All this just because you decided to let something go and gain balance. So, my gorgeous and fellow Cancers, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it will be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I'm going to answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Cancers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!